The party are agents of Lord Makath, Chaos Lord. They've been dispatched to the Imperial world, Fiore III, Frontier, among the stars. The Inquisition is currently investigating with the adeptus mechanicus a xenos site. Prognostication indicates a cube made of Blackstone that appears to be of some import that Makath wishes to seize for his own plans. The group has been dispatched and has arrived planetside. They are currently on their way, a few minutes out from their destination, in the back of a freight hauler. The air is humid inside. There is not much respite. It's bumpy.
A bald, skittish man, one hand leaning up, grabbing the handle, the whole craft shaking. I put my back to the wall. Cold metal on my back.
The left side of the thin man, left eye closed, mouth a little bit agape, arms dangling, half asleep.
My knee shakes up and down, staring back and forth at the strange bisected man, and the other people. My body fully armored, helmeted on, chainsword at my lap.
My centipede legs clenched to the metal of the ship, and my gaze is directed just to the wall, and I'm humming something slowly in a repetitive way. The voice is shaking.
For an instant, a cold blue eye shoots out, stares right into the eyes of the man with the helmet. The eye narrows. Our Lord Makath back then issued commands of no staring.
You have good eyes. Both of them. I apologize.
We do.
Left arm twitches a bit. Soon goes back into resting mode, dangling with the shaking of the carriage.
The arm holding the handle lets go, cradles the other side of the body, hugging itself. Rest easy now.
The vehicle starts to decelerate. It turns, the weight shifting about. Loud beeping can be heard from a reverse klaxon. It stops. Still. There's noise outside. Shouting.
When will the doors to this thing open? Metallic maggot. Turn my eyes around.
Soon.
Can you hear the mechanical squeaks? And I slowly start moving with the really smooth walk, but this clanking sound of the many legs can be heard under the previous used adeptus mechanicus robe. While I'm moving towards the doors that are still closed.
I care not for the squeaks. There are voices beyond.
The left side glowing and eye opens, glowing a bit orange. A competing voice inside the same throat. Have we arrived?
The voices, they begin. They are audible. There are people surrounding us who are slowing down.
We were not briefed of such thing.
That there are other
Right.
people on this planet.
They're holding knowledge from us, brother.
Yes.
The left side emoting independently.
I hear only
They're
your
not-
voices here. Can you be quiet? And I lean with my metallic neck to the inner shell of the door, trying to hear what kind of sounds are there. Do they say something like audible? Can I understand those voices or not?
Awareness roll.
It's a pass.
Voices on the other side. You! Get the door open. Lord Makath's servants, they have come. A sudden, loud, metallic, grinding noise. A shudder in front of Arunahchron is flung open. Bright light, the chirping of alien insects, the humidity washes in. A man, cowering in appearance, stands in front with workers around him, dressed in a robe. He raises his hands and says, "You have made it. Our Lord's servants." He bows as a ramp is positioned in front of the conveyors, now open back.
Brothers, I move my stuff and turn back toward my crew. We have a warm welcome from our friends, and I do a slight nod, like half bow towards the people outside, and move slowly to the side of the ship to give space for others.
Just an expected thing.
I grab my chainsword at the back of the blade, stand, walking past the mechanical Slaneshi. I grab for any wiring I can off of Arunahchron.
The orange side whispers to the other half. Let them go first. Never have someone behind us. Never.
Grabbing at some of the wiring of Arunachron's chest, I pull him closer. I am no brother to you! Before continuing down.
When the battle starts, you will be. It's better to have a brother than... We are brothers.
Shaking my head, I continue down towards the taller man.
I never understand. But
They're simple-minded.
awkwardly standing on a single knee, getting up, sitting position. then slow, methodical steps one at a time. How deep does our master's influence run in this world?
The man in the hood looks up. He wipes the sweat off the brow, the jungle heat getting to him. My name, sire, is Coram Ignis. I am the head of the Ninefold Path. Servants to your lord for all time. Please, come with me into my establishment. He indicates a rather run-down bar that's been set up. The loading area is full of men who stay silent. They simply unload the cargo that came with you.
Hor'st. Then it almost sounds as if the voice goes starts turning, and then
Sorry, can you repeat?
turning to the man, I say my name. Single word. Hor'st. Then the voice changes as if it is going backwards, and
Ts'roh.
It is a pleasure to meet you, too. You are blessed by our Lord.
We are all
Left side-
blessed.
The left side smirks.
a blessing, yes. I step out of the crowd.
And behind them, Arunahchron lifting up his robe like a skirt, slowly moving and saying, like, we're all blessed. We have such a good brothers here, such good brothers. And you are our friends too. Lead us the way. Please. Some like synthetic sound in his voice that always shifts and changes from high pitch to the low pitch.
Yes, please. You've been very gracious. This is a welcoming sight. My chainsword to my side, letting it latch on to a magnetic hilt.
He rises and starts walking inside, taking a step down and revealing a hidden passageway into a basement. He descends.
I tap through him.
Walking along, kind of
Well,
readjusting the robes onto myself.
following Ignis closely.
I'm following with my optical mechadendrite, slightly glowing, analyzing the path ahead.
A stairway. It leads downwards underneath the earth. It's cooler here. There's been a makeshift audience room that's been set up. Profane symbols cover the walls, as well as a table with numerous data slates and picts. Ignis walks to the far end and rests his hands on the table.
Near the walls, looking at the various sacred symbols to Tzeentch and other chaos undivided, grazing my fingers over them like braille.
I grab a stool made of scrap and pull it. Here, brother.
Thank you, I say, as I sit down on the stool. The other side awkwardly locking behind.
And I walk past all these data slates and doing the same motion as the Lhar, but not on the symbols, but on these screens and data drives, like knocking on them a little bit and just imagining what can be hidden here, moving closer to the table.
Survey reports and maps. They detail the surrounding area. The town is known as Everlasting Hope. Ignis raises his arms once again. Gentlemen, now you are seated. It is best to discuss the intelligence we have gathered regarding the adeptus mechanicus' operations in this area. I must say, though, welcome to the Singing Saint, my humble establishment. Would anyone care for a drink?
Like a fool, their mind.
I quite hoped for something.
As the blue half said, I agree. I'm fine.
We are fine. We are fine. Thank you. So let's talk about business.
Yes, business. 'Twas at least 3 years ago when excavations began. We had thought it was a simple mining operation to scout for promethium or other valuable resources. It turns out, however, that there are xenos ruins located deep in the jungle, 6 kilometers north.
I see.
Incredible.
This all was known to us back in orbit.
Indeed.
Did you
What I wish to
say
know, as Hor'st gets annoyed as he is interrupted, single eye turns towards Arunahchron. Scowls.
did you say xenos?
Yes, xenos, not man at all.
What kind of?
Ts'roh
Sorry.
strokes the left side of his face attentively.
He pauses. I don't know, actually. I've never seen such a thing. Even the most esoteric texts, it has eluded me. He rummages through his papers and produces a single image, a sort of obelisk, an obelisk, black, with green lines.
You,
What does this say to you?
Let me see. And I try to remember anything like coherent connected to these lines, if I recognize them or not.
Forbidden Law, Xenos.
It's a pass. Success.
2 degrees?
1.
Not enough. Fail.
Okay. And I'm continuing humming, looking at the image.
Has anyone
No
here
success.
seen the gesture, a squarish pictogram with my hand? Has anyone seen the obelisk?
We have sent advanced scouts. However, they have run into issues. It's not the fauna or flora of this world. It's the security.
Something was awoken.
No. It was the minions of the corpse emperor. The Inquisition has deigned to send someone to watch over. He has killed our patrols and our scouting here. He kind of pulls out a very blurry pictograph of what is a giant man in black armor and hands it to you.
Oh,
Maggots still infest his corpse, don't they?
Yes, brother.
Astartes.
He pauses, shakes a little bit. If one of his damned angels is here, then it must be important. I had hoped Makath would have sent something more powerful our way. No disrespect to you, of course.
The orange side narrows its eyes. Half of the face scowls a bit.
I'm slowly
No.
starting
Present-
like adding some height. The legs start extending, and I start like looking at this guy from above on Ignis, and my like tentacle also like scans his face just with a glowing light.
Something makes no sense here. The mechanicus will not stoop so low as to allow these reinforcements without reason. Wouldn't they have the awful and the Hor'st pauses, looking over Arunahchron? The ignoble servants? Something is afoot.
Ignis.
Why they only sent? It's why they only sent one, if any. One.
The angels of a feather do not flock alone.
I pray you are right. I pray Zinch is right.
There's
It would not be
always a way
strange
to
for only one.
accomplish a goal.
What forces do we have available to us, Mr. Ignis?
He regards the heretic with a look of fear in his eyes. Colt has been picked off. Anyone who dares go close, vanished or dead. We do not have much, and I do not wish to compromise myself.
Yet they lend you this jungle. Their patrols only care about this artifact.
Yes.
That's a good point. Do they know that you're here? That we're here?
There have been suspicious newcomers asking questions. Potential acolytes of an Inquisitor, perhaps. We have deigned to remain incognito until the time is right. Even then, the dig site is also guarded by local planetary defense militia, far more well armed than what we are. We can only get scraps of hunting gear, rifles, slug throwers. Nothing like las cannons, las guns, or advanced weaponry. We've only got the basics here.
That's why we are here. I gesture to my whole body. Send us but a few. 2 souls. Let it be. We can make use of it.
Yes.
My
Two,
eye starts looking around for someone easily who looks like a slave.
2 souls and then 2 more.
There are other menials in the room, prostrators, but they remain silent, as is their place.
With enough time, we could sacrifice him, brother. Imagine the wonders we could achieve.
Time. Their sacrifices would buy us more sacrifices. Those who toil for the corpse wish nothing but absolution from it.
I will need all your data. And when I say data, I mean data, not your stories and several pictures. If you have coordinates, if you have any recordings, anything saved, give it to me. And I promise I will use it in the best way possible. And I raise my hand like in a gesture of receiving something, waiting for him to give it to me right now with a tentacle like straight at his face.
He gathers a data slate, a number of papers, maps, coordinates, grid references, and hands the pile to you. Everything
I
with
grab them.
pertinent
Yeah.
note. And anything else on this desk. Peruse, but act quickly. I beg of you. I do not wish to draw the Lord Makath's.
Your,
I
ser-
wish.
your service to Lord Makath is sufficient. Not extraordinary.
He bows.
I will make sure the report is substantiated.
Thank you, my lord.
Side of the body smirks. I'm getting bored.
Beep, beep,
Hush now.
boop, beep. Done, I say, and give him back the data slits, and already made several photos and remembered the pictograms that he showed. We have the data. I don't see the reason to stay here. What do you say, brother? And I look at the Lhar, our blue warrior.
We are blessed with the lack. If we are blessed with more knowledge than our enemy, then I will need to retain that blessing. Ignis, do you have simply a very large robe? Cloth,
I believe I
something
can
to
acquire
obfuscate
one.
my armor. Thank you.
He will look to one of the menials and will say, "You, fetch him something to cover himself." The menial bows, starts ascending the staircase out.
I will meet back up with that menial, and I will find my disguise. But, Slaneshi, I am ready when my brothers are ready.
Oh, and surely you have the documents. Documents for us, our IDs, who we are and what we're doing here.
There is no need for such. This is a frontier town. We lack often basic infrastructure at times.
Good. The infection of the corpse has not taken hold yet here. You may still pull it from its roots.
Ts'roh's side is now kicking his leg, waiting, tapping his finger on a table.
Lee's hand reaches out and grabs his brother's wrists. Now, we are leaving. There's no need to bother them with such incessant tapping.
So, according to the data, we need to go like local southwest. If we are ready and you have your robe, let's go. Unless you need some meditation.
Wisdom we have is
Begin
all the
getting up.
meditation. The wisdom we have is all the meditation I acquire.
Good.
Or side will get up from his seat. One side at first.
Ts'roh's jump up straight, points to a menial in the room.
I like that one. He should suffice.
I take my data slate and put the coordinates, like approximate coordinates where this group disappeared, or this not specific location in the jungle. Where should we go, and give it to my crew, my comrades. Here, yeah, you can look it up. So I will not be alone who knows the path.
You step first, Arunahchron. In this world, your kind have the whip hand over the nose.
I will.
Remember
I will.
our disguise. We are servants of you, Jack Priest.
You say so. Wait. And I rip a part of my robe and cover the top of my staff X, to cover the sign of Slanesh, and my Mechadendrite hides under the robe to hide the symbol of chaos. Okay, as you say so, let's go, and I start like slowly moving forward with the mechanical grace that I have, up from this underground.
Servant coming back with the large robe. I look to Arunahchron. I will catch up. I just need to replace my weapons. And I unlatch my rifle and pistol and chainsword, setting them on the table, putting the robe on.
A
Long,
big smile
dragging.
on my side of the face.
Yes, you will come with us. Great purpose for you.
I start to carefully touch the menial's shoulder.
Here, there's look of concern upon his face as he looks to Ignis who shrugs. Take him if you wish. He has disappointed me recently. He's like, my lord? Go! Yes. He looks to the two halves of a man stuck together and bows his head.
I have a twisted compassion grin to my face.
From under the robe, I fiddle with the devices, the mechanical sheaths, to make them more powerful. Inconvenient, but there. Latching my sword, pistol, and rifle back onto my sides and back, respectively. They kind of, with a heavy thud as they hit these magnets, struggle to rip them off, but stuck on the outside of the robe.
Somewhere
We
the
trust you for our defense, yeah. We serve the same master after all.
somewhere in the middle of the staircase, back to the exit. I turn around and say, like, okay, Ignis, when we will come back, and we will come back, prepare a feast for us, because we will bring at least some knowledge, but maybe something more than that. Are you ready?
Of course, Master Heretic. I will prepare the greatest feast we can assemble.
And bring those of little faith as well. Flock will grow.
Of course, it shall be an orgy of excess, violence, and blood. And food, of course.
Let us go.
I
nod.
follow along with a Hor'st to a normalish gait.
Make sure to pick my step up beyond the blessed bisected man, guarding his front and going up the stairs.
Lead the way, the priest.
I'm doing. No hurries. And I climbing up the stairs back to the exit and checking and opening the door, checking the direction we need to go, and just point the staff towards the jungle.
I telepathically whisper to my brother,
I want to taste the thin man's mind.
When he falters, I whisper back. Oh, there is another stack.
The jungle beckons.
They're checking that.
Go on.
After checking that everyone outside and know the direction, I'm adding my pace and speed, my walk. So I'm almost running, and checking what's ahead.
Down the main thoroughfare of the town. Mostly just one street. Loud engines can be heard as a gang of bikers pass on industrial-looking bikes, whooping and hollering as they pass you, but they pay you no heed.
I pay no attention toward them.
Perhaps we should acquire these strange metallic steeds. Do we really want to go miles into the jungle with just our feet?
6 kilometers.
That's not. I will not be tired. What about you, brother? And look at our robed Lhar.
We're still of flesh. We will exhaust eventually. But exhaustion is worth secrecy.
I
So-
fear you're right.
Yeah,
Step
I
By
suppose it
step.
is the logical.
one foot here, another foot there, and I speed up towards the exit.
Let's get out
of
of
the
this
city.
town and step into the jungle. Too many pure souls from what I can feel. Shudders.
Please, I agree. Let's move. My mind is becoming numb.
Alien cries of the jungle. Xenos, insects crawl and scuttle, buzz around you. They're attracted to the interlopers. The terrain is rough, although not impregnable. The brush can be pushed aside with ease, but there's constant up and down, rocky ground, grassy ground, fallen trees.
Following after Arunahchron, pass by this thick tree. As I look to it, strange, bluish, centipede-esque xenos. Point a single finger at it. Finger shakes, and the thing is hoisted by an unseen force, brought next to my face for me to inspect. Such a strange creature. I manipulate it around with my finger from a distance.
My hand goes towards it.
Let's see how it tastes.
The finger begins to shake. A single leg is pulled out of its exoskeleton. A strange bisected tongue reaching out.
Now, don't hug it. Let me have a taste as well.
Fine. The leg goes to the other side first.
I stop and look back with a almost a smile, just contemplating, looking at what's happening there.
Ugh, unwholesome.
I quite like how it tingles.
Numbs even. The finger takes the creature back to where it stood on the tree.
A lost protein. Let's move on without any hesitance. Just rolling over the next fallen tree with ease. Maybe cutting some branches with the enormous axe stuff, just for the sake of doing something and waiting so others could follow in the jungle.
So faster. Not so fast, Master Arunahchron. Leap over the log.
Almost trips over, but falls along, keeping coordination.
some
And why is
foresight,
Lhar so quiet?
with some force, I remove the chainsword from my side and keep to Arunahchron's side, keeping it off. Any foliage getting in our way, slashing it down with his axe.
Why is Lhar so quiet? I see his eyes, a violent man, though that beguiles a more cunning side, a scheming side.
Let's have a quick peek.
Quick one. Noticed?
Yes. He won't
Just a
notice.
forbidden peak.
No different than hearing a sigh.
You go, brother.
My side start smirking. My eye starts glowing a little bit orange. Into trying to peer into Lars, what he's thinking, what he's feeling.
The thumb is hovering over the on switch to the chainsword. Just no thought, very direct. All focus on thinking of the trajectory of the motion into the sword of the sword when activated into the heretic next to him. But continuing the composure.
What is it, brother? Tell me. What lies beyond those eyes?
Terribly bland. No taste at all. A soldier
No
through and through.
taste. No taste for you means a focus for me. What a grand blessing that our Lord of Change wrought so many forms for us servants.
The jungle has gone silent.
I raise my staff. Wait a second. Can we be close? And I'm checking the coordinates that was downloaded to the to my device.
I stop on my
And-
tracks, put one arm around the servant to keep him still as well.
He looks terrified.
The other hand slightly puts the index on his lips.
I hear no noise of the creatures. And I do several steps from the side of the path that we're walking, like behind the tree. Just lean to the tree to cover part of my body. And I really try to listen carefully with like pushing all my sensors in my body. I even lower down the speed of my coolers. It helps me to cool down in this on this planet. No success.
4 degrees.
No success. I hear nothing. Just silence. And I say the one word. Something should happen or happen here. Friends, be careful.
If it's a beast, we can kill it I'm concerned that it's something much more. Now, look around for signs of disruption to the nature, like footprints and
Awareness.
failure.
How much of failure?
Two degrees of failure.
They believe their eyes can see. I close my single eye and use Psyniscience, feeling the taste of emotions around, if anything intelligent is there. And that is a success with 0 degrees.
The animals are startled, quiet. For Lhar, there is a noise. Metallic, heavy, rhythmic. Boots. Servos. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk.
Heavy tech priest or Astartes. I'll whisper to the group.
My eyes start twitching, moving quickly to the sides. While I'm thinking, how many? I ask Ts'roh.
There's a presence of one.
One intelligence beyond ours in this jungle. Shows you how dumb this
Oh.
planet is.
Okay. So we can capture him and ask him questions. I can stay here in an open.
One?
If he is the angel of the corpse, then he will make paste out of all of us.
So let's see first. Hide. And I cover most of my body with the tree and sit down, peering my eyes towards the sound.
The angels do not rest. The diversion is our only option.
Nor do they work alone.
The serf that you brought with you.
Hide.
He drops to a prone position, covers his head. Says, "This can't be happening. This can't be happening."
With some force, I rip off the bolt pistol from my side and hand it to the servant. Prove yourself worthy.
He takes it and he takes a large gulp. He nods. He stands up. He starts running straight ahead, screaming, "I'm not afraid of you! I'm not afraid of you!"
We should act now. You've been given your diversion.
Waste of a good pistol, but you're right. Let us go.
Yeah, waste for a good vessel as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll make a
But
curve.
not even a taste.
Follow me. And I change the direction a little bit towards from our path to the east. slower, quieter, but still going to the same coordinates, just making a kind of a side route.
I have no doubt that he can survive.
A single bolter shot rings out in the distance. Silence.
But I do not care if he will.
Come on, let us go. Use the opportunity.
I keep pace with my own body to maintain a running stance.
Follow.
I'm walking forward, remembering the path and the change of our direction, so I could follow back even without the data, and moving more closer to the point of interest.
Tree cover starts to dissipate when you get closer. Eventually, clears out. Massive quarry, subsumed. Alien structures dot the bottom, half excavated. Grand set of doors blown open. Melted charges. Little ants, like people, dot the surrounding. Menials. Patrols. Tech priests. Heavy vehicles as well. Mining. Industrial.
Here we are. I do have a plan. You see that truck? If we approach the road, I am quite sure I can control its sole driver. He will take us inside. As the legends of old Troy back in Terra. Yes.
A very clever plan, yes.
Perfect.
And then we can control the truck. There will be no need in a driver later. Yeah.
Arunahchron, you are royalty here. Distance you pass off as a very high-ranking member of the priests. If you give an order to that, and my eyes turn to the driver of the closest truck coming in, that servitor, then he will bend backwards to obey. Bring him close enough, and I will play with his mind as one plays with an insect.
Yes, I will, brother. I will. But then I hope your plan will work too. I don't want to be exposed here. And this the one drop of sweat on the meat part of the face just falls down.
I
It's
hope
so
so
hot.
as well. But all for the plans of mice and men.
Yes, yes. Stay here. And I move when I waiting for the moment where one of the trucks will be a little bit closer to stand on the road with my stuff still like a little bit covered with a piece of the rope to hide the symbol of Slanesh, and put my staff and like using it as a stand pole and show him to stop the truck.
Truck stops a few meters away. Half track the windshield winds down, and a menial, simple robes, overalls, leans out to view this stoppage.
Driver, what's going on in that direction? Are you planning to excavate something there? And I point to the blind sector of this forest. So trying to force him to lean more from the back cabin, just pointing towards the our psyche.
Hor'st almost shaking with anticipation, leaning out from behind a tree, getting slightly closer, just enough to put his hands out.
Knee level to Hor'st. I knee and set my chainsword down to the ground, unlatching my bolter from my back. I take the rifle-like gun and aim at the driver, waiting.
Throw side of the body, hugging the tree, keeping the body upright.
Master Engine's here. He kind of like leans out, looks around towards where he was directed to. Did he say go over there?
I said something there. If you go closer, I think there is something in the jungle that you can pull out with a truck. Like, do you have a spare minute? Do it.
Yes, sir. He opens the cabin door, climbs out, walks towards the back to grab a tow cable from the back of the vehicle, pulls it out, and he steps to the side, looks around to where you are, says, just over there, right?
Right, over there. Do you want me to look at to keep an eye on your truck, or to show you the place?
Oh, sorry, Master Engine's here. I didn't observe the proper rite of removing the ignition. He sort of starts to move over to the spot where it was indicated.
Getting
Sigh.
closer. And snaps towards him, fingers wagging, as I use compel, my single eye and arrowing towards him, and must roll willpower to
Yep.
resist. Contest.
Fail. At least 5 degrees.
2 degrees success. He does have a plus 20.
Success.
As I compel his mind to get in the truck, ram it into the entrance. Into the entrance to the they found.
His eyes roll back to the back of his head. He goes stiff, taut. He drops the cable, straightens up, walks mechanically back to his cabin, climbs in, pulls the door shut,
He won't wait. We have to go.
puts his foot on the ignition, the pedal, starts driving,
Run.
building up speed.
But I run up, try to leap on the back of the truck.
Aiding alongside, a bit of a strange gait as I end up coordinating.
Athletics roll.
Uh-oh.
Well, besides,
Success 1 degree.
leaping behind, I try to grab onto any part of the truck and fall face first into the ground.
I jump on a like to the door of the truck to get inside. Hmm. And I miss right at the right at the edge of the door, leaving behind with the little Lhar. Shit.
Hor'st shouts back at them. Our Lord wishes to test your cunning. You must find your way while they are distracted, as the truck drives off.
My side looking back.
They are too heavy to be pulled.
It is okay, brother. We will have, so much time to explore the ruins before them, find its tastes. There will be such a big distraction. This truck will explode.
Ooh.
Brace now. It will be painful for us as well. We must, as soon as possible, leap into the temple as they try to clear this rubble out.
Understood.
The truck veers left harshly, smashes through chain link fence. Tech priests, men, screaming, trying to stop this rampaging vehicle. It plows towards Prometheum tanks.
No, the fool is driving too directly into the breach. This is bad, brother. We may want to leap out and find a way with the other two.
Now we proceed. I have a trick. We must
Can burn
find
here.
someone.
Those tanks, I point.
Flows waving with the speed.
Let us jump and find someone. We can assume their appearance.
Yes. Now, get ready. On the count of 3. The whole truck shaking, put my one hand on the edge of it. You jump. 1, 2, 3.
3.
We leap.
Acrobatics roll, please.
I will roll for us. If he failure. With a 58. At 3 degrees of failure.
Okay. Describe it.
In the last moment where we leap off, truck passes one of the large iron pipes that feeds the Promethean tanks, and we are caught on it, hit the head on the top of the pipe, both sides in pain, as we tumble down to the dirt, dirtying us up.
My hand goes over to touch the bruised area.
Still effectively face first in the dirt from the failed jump. I punch the ground, lifting myself up, looking for the truck and for the bisected man. Seeing Arunahchron, Unicron. You! Did you see where they went?
On the truck. We shall follow. As I can see, there will be a lot of chaos there, so we can hide. We don't need to hide. We can just walk straight amongst them.
We already
need to
rode.
regenerate.
If we don't, we already rode. We're already hidden as far as we can be. No need to assault anybody and risk our lives and the bisected one. Without marching, I proceed to march towards Arunahchron. My head briefly looks back towards where I was posted as my chainsword levitates and finds itself back at my hip. I look at the chain that was left by the truck, the hooked chain, and that also lifts into my hand. I latch it on to the same magnet that once held my pistol.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But where do you want to go?
We'll follow
I can.
them. They made a hole for us.
At that moment, the truck collides with the Prometheum tanks. Almighty crash. Then, explosion. Flames everywhere. Vehicle parts. Men running around, looking for whatever they can to douse the fires. The guards, the patrol teams that were there, are also assisting. Some casting aside their weapons to look for buckets or pails. Scene of chaos.
Brother, we will snatch one of their appearances now. I raise one hand up on the mud, clearly wounded, bisected into. I am wounded, brothers. Help! And I reach out. Wait for it, brother. Take their likeness when you can.
Yes.
I sprint with all speed that my bionic legs can give me forward towards this fire explosion and chaos ahead of Lhar, trying to see Ts'roh or Hor'st there.
Run behind.
Waiting for any tech priest, a menial, a guardsman to approach to our police.
But I see only robes, only like running people and screams everywhere, and the fire. And I'm trying to pretending that I'm also helping. I'm just moving as fast as I can toward different directions. Just being in a group of others, priests.
Member of the militia approaches the bisected man. He looks over him. Are you okay? He reaches over to check his breathing.
Yes, give me your hand. Help me to the infirmary.
He takes it.
As we stand up, my other hand conspicuously reaches for his shoulder, and a faint glow, orange glow from my left side. And almost like in a dream, we shift appearances. the militia now looking like the robed, bisected man, and we assume the form of the militia. The glow is gone.
The hand he gives me, I pull him down into the mud. Now, brother, we run. He gets a face full of mud and we run out. Try to run behind a building in the midst of the chaos. Run between two buildings to watch them and to this spreading fire.
There are several attempts to find brother. I move back to Lhar, who is running towards this mess, and I meet him and says, "I cannot find his. Where is he? Where's them? They can be anywhere right now. Let's just choose any place to hide or investigate. Let gods will help us."
It's the latter. If he is still with us, then he will find us in this investigation. We will find what we came for. If he's dead, we will mourn him later. If they are dead.
As we're running, my left side is the eyes closed, and I try to mutter out,
I have to maintain concentration. Contact them.
If they are wise, they have their eyes on the prize. I pull the revolver from my side as a guardsman, not looking out of place. Now we sneak into the temple. Trying to use the distraction of the chaos, I guide our footing towards the entrance of the temple, my eyes peering out just as we crest the side of the building to see if they still have guards posted there, despite all
the
the
left side,
raging
eye
fire.
closed, and the side of the lip kind of muttering to itself, letting Hor'st take most control of the body.
A bisected man covered in mud stands up. He's screaming about intruders. The guards look at him. They gun him down.
My helmeted face stares at this gunning down, and quickly, as I said, let's begin our investigation. He sounded like he lost his mind.
Yes. So what do we need? The temple?
That's where they kept the cube? Where they found the cube?
We need to at least let's just choose the biggest place here to check out.
Yes, if it was the mechanicus that found the cube, then they would probably put it there, if not in whatever hole they found it in originally.
Security teams have long since abandoned the larger structure, helping out quench the fire.
Now we go in, brother.
Let's just proceed.
I think about my mechanicus past, and clearly out of all these places around, there should be, if there is something that they are hiding, it will be that building. And I just say aloud, it will be that building. I say, let's go there.
Understood.
Our militia disguise looks like a wounded soldier with his left side slightly lagging behind with gait and mannerisms.
I stealth towards the temple. And that is success with 1 degree.
Nobody stops you. You're a ghost.
Run a hand across the wall as I sneak inside the alien ruin.
Black marble, like stone, covers every inch. Pillars, ornate craftsmanship, showing hieroglyphs that make no sense, even to an insane mind. Soft green glow emanates in esoteric patterns. A plinth surrounded by force field of green. A black cube sits within, no bigger than a hand. Outside, there is a scream of fire, hatred, as a massive figure descends into the compound on wings of fire. Armor of black, one arm of silver, and an icon on its left arm. Go on.
The left side twitches independently with the startled, still keeping the half-wounded expression. Heart rate wanting to go up.
The other side holsters a revolver, reaches out for the cube, tries to wrap fingers around it.
The force field repels you.
Damn. So we will need a tech priest after all.
I wanted to feel the texture.
Me too. Now let us go out again. Peer out of the blasted entrance of the Black Temple. Try to look around and find them.
March towards the temple is immediately halted as I grab onto the robes of Arunahchron, pulling him back. We need to hide.
Wait.
Failure on awareness to see them.
I think that's the place where we are too close to come back. The secrets are there. I think so. I believe it. And I point towards this like black marble stone of the temple ahead.
Did you not? I let go and quickly dive for cover near a nearby building, keeping my eye on the descended angel.
And when I notice the figure after that, I jump also like to the same hidden spot next to Lhar.
Not far from the temple, a building, laboratory of some kind.
It starts walking towards the temple, ponderously, yet with some superhuman grace. In one hand, it has a chainsword, in another, a massive bolt pistol. Menials, tech priests, anyone that meets its gaze drop to a knee out of reverence. It starts ascending the staircase.
Have you found somewhere to hide?
A critical failure on awareness. I turn to talk to my brother, not seeing this man going up the stairs. Hide, what are you? Then I hear the massive footstep too close to hide. I just drop to one knee as well.
I feel the adrenaline spike in my body. Open my eye and immediately coordinate compliance. Still trying to keep concentration.
It crosses the threshold into the temple, walks straight up to the bisected man, disguised. It stops meters away. The only colour, apart from the silver and its red eyes, is an icon. It's a black ball of flame flanked by two orange-black wings, centered on a field of orange. He says, "Guardsman, why are you here?"
Eyes downcast, not meeting the gaze. My lord, I thought we were under attack.
The voice rasps out. That may be the case. He turns to the door and then looks back. You're wounded, are you not?
Shrapnel from the explosion.
Go find a Medicae. The site is secure.
Instantly, no need to think, as the word Medicae is uttered. Get up. Begin walking. Ts'roh's side delaying, but it is the wounded side.
Mouth, the quivering of the lip, keeping a concentration, uttering to himself.
Hidden behind the one of the truck next to the building where Lhar is located. I look at the crowd that were bending their knees in front of this figure. Just trying to see what are they doing now.
They are resuming their duties, trying to put out the flames, tending to the injured.
They planted behind this building, just staring at the entrance of the temple. Like a statue.
Wait. As soon as he will leave this temple, I can try to sneak inside.
I'll be at your back.
Walking out down the black ramp going up to the temple's blasted-in entrance. Limping. Wounded guardsman.
That was really close.
Wasn't even close, brother. Our master may bless the weak, but the weak are cunning.
If they get the heretic, it's going to be disastrous for our cause.
I see no other way when such an angel defends this place to get to it, but without a sacrifice. Thankfully, this time, I look to the still disguised, bisected man. The sacrifice wasn't quite us, was it?
Yeah. It does bring me amusement to see ourselves like that, though.
Covered in mud and slaughtered?
It's a unique sight.
Quite indeed. We walk to the large steel jutting out building, like jutting out of the jungle floor with a stairway up to it. Quite clearly modular, prefabricated Medicaid station. The cross on its side.
How long? How long? How long will he will be there? The fire's still on, so we have time, right?
Yes. Let's say those things are loud enough. There's no way. There's no reason to keep a direct eye there. Just wait and keep calm.
I don't want to risk it, but there is other chance we can give up part of the information. We know the direction of the attack. Like, we know where this truck came from, right? So, no, I will not go to him. I will not go inside and talk with him. Stupid idea. Stupid.
Yes.
I will wait.
I may risk such revealing to one of the guardsmen, but with the presence of an Astartes, I would never.
So we wait. Let's find out what he was searching for there.
No
If he
doubt he's
was-
searching for the directors of the attack. They found it. They killed it.
Okay. In this case, we wait. Astarte should leave the place. Only then we can check it.
I pause at the top of the stairs leading into the modular Medicaid. I, with the height, once more try to peer around, trying to find the other two. The large omniscient axe of the heretic I've been traveling with so far. Awareness 10. Success 0 degrees. I just about managed to see the edge of one of them. Maintain your concentration, brother. As I close my own eye as if having a migraine, I use thought sending, targeting Lhar's mind. A single thought. False, bisected man dead. Am in the Medicaid station. Strange, deluded vision, a mix of different snapshots of my memory, showing myself dead but hashed out with an X as if false. At another angle of him himself being seen is seen through his eyes for just a moment, seeing my point of view from across the camp on top of the Medicaid station.
Arunahchron. They're not dead. I have been given the visions of Tzeentch. They are in the Medicaid station.
Oh, thanks to Tzeentch. I can go check them. And come back to you. I don't think that someone will recognize me in this chaos that they made.
You're
Quickly.
certainly the most inconspicuous.
1 foot here, another foot there. And I quickly move across the field. I was just speeding up in this chaos towards the med station, just stopping really like hectically, just in front of the door of with the Red Cross, looking around with my stuff, ex-staff, trying to find someone who looks a little bit not in equilibrium.
Standing uneven to the left side of the lip quivering, eye half closed, every now twitching.
Let me look at your wounds. Maybe I can help you. Move closer. Just checking, just touching the body, checking the clothes, and bending closer to the ear and to the right side, and ask, "Did you see it?"
Lord Heretic, Lord Tech Priest, we serve the same master. I have seen it all.
Yes.
I'm sure you want to hear all of it. Every minutious, gruesome detail.
So, what shall we do? And I look around to check if there are any others here who can listen to our conversation.
Thankfully, the righteous reinforcements sent from the God Emperor himself came to save us. But I'm afraid the temple is in damage, and the reinforcements can't stay here forever. Oh, how awful. They will need us stalwart defenders to guard the temple while these forces are out of here, of course. I'm sure you understand. And I'm sure they
Yes.
need a specialist such as yourself to reevaluate the infrastructural damage done to the temple after the explosion.
Yes, that's quite right. Quite right. I will tell it to my other friend, brother, priest. And as soon as the damage will be evaluated, we will come back and check what can be done in the temple. Agreed?
Yes, but can you bandage us? One side of us looks in pain, and oh, it hurts, so wrap it in bandages so they can't be seen. Thankfully, I am such a loyal servant to the Emperor that I will stand guard even bandaged like so. I'm sure that my inner mind, and I almost like nudge my own brother, shifting my muscles, can maintain focus even in such a dire circumstance.
Um,
Bit
did I
of
understand you?
Same voice, but in a different emotional state. Bandage my ear.
Ear? Look at the ear. I found some like first aid kit and start doing some like bandaging just across the head, like half of the head, leaving some spots for the eyes. Um, that's it. That's what I can do.
We will see you once the angel takes flight.
Stay
Bandaged,
here.
bandaged,
Rest.
No. You will not rest. I am inspired by the angel's presence. Even wounded, I will guard the entrance of the temple.
Yes, you're right. And now I need to tell this to my brother priest. Um, we'll see you later. I say. Start turning back and giving the last like farewell glance if they have something to say more.
Noticing
And-
this intent from Arunahchron, your mind will get sudden inspiration if I have more to say. And I walk down the stairs leading to the Medicaid station. I walk and stand guard and then in a decent vantage point.
And then I
Overlooking the-
sprint back, like slowing down only at the end to the place where Lhar is, and tell him the discussion that I had with Ts'roh. We everything will be according to the plan. We wait for him to leave the temple, and then we can come back. We can come there to check it.
We leave now, or we stay?
Hmm?
We are staying, correct? We're not leaving and coming back, or that's not what you're suggesting.
Unless he's inside, we are staying here. They will be at the medical station.
Okay. I will stay here.
Oh, dear brother, we wait.
After some time, the fires are quelled as numerous engine seers are gathered around, taking reports. The black-clad Astartes does emerge from the tomb, his hands free of weapons, as he walks down to meet with the tech priests to discuss what happened. Guards are resuming a regular posting, but there's still casualties that need to be tended to.
I think we can try something, Lhar. We can go to the temple. Ts'roh will see that we're coming, and we can tell them that we are the extra guards that was sent here. We can try this out. I don't think that there will be enough guards there. And we can go inside, try it out.
At your lead.
And I step out from this truck again, this place, and start slowly walking with my staff, just pacing towards the temple.
I pull the hood of the robes I have down over my helmeted head and keep very close to Arunahchron. My gait similarly strange in the combination of the heavy armor and long robes.
when we passing the next to this medical station, I give a small nod to the direction of the sected man, like our guy, and continue walking straight to the temple.
I walk out from my vantage point in between two buildings, seeing Arunahchron. As if it was a plan from the beginning, I step out right in front of him and guard him forward. Guide him up to the guards stationed at the entrance of the temple, at the base of the stairway.
Approach the sergeant assigned, steps forward, raises a hand. Halt. What business do you have?
I clothe myself in a cloak of heroism and courage from my wounds, trying to appear as the model guardsman, as the pious one that died alongside the emperor, as I use the lewd to give myself an air of respect. And success. I have plus 15 to interact with this man. He sees me as upholding the righteous virtues of a guardsman. My lord, I was wounded, but I still serve. I am here guiding the Lord Tech Priest that came over to oversee damages to the temple. I am sorry that we have not followed proper channels, but you know how the cogs work parallel to the God Emperor.
Roll deceive. With bonus, of course.
My head still lowered in by following of Arunahchron, my teeth clenched.
Success with 4 degrees of success.
He looks you up and down. You're from C Platoon, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thought I recognized you. At least under all those bandages. You're a model soldier. He looks over to the tech priest and his guard. He must be one of those Skitari that I've heard about. Considering what's happened, protocol may be a bit lax. We're understaffed. Take him in. He looks over to
The sign of the Aquila and walk in.
The right wing of the Aquila, a bit twitchy.
He motions. He points to two of the men that was standing at the door. We're relieved. Let's go assist the casualties. Command's being all uppity. One of them comments, "But sir, relax. We got ourselves one of the Emperor's angels down there. I think we can delegate some duties." He leads them off.
In reverence towards the whole building set up, and I nod toward him, and I walk slowly towards the entrance, seeing how some of the officers leave their posts, and turn back to Lhar, says like, keep up, and start descending inside the temple.
Following behind Arunahchron. What do you know of these xenos?
In a lowered voice. Yeah, that's a good question. But right now, I can look at this up close. So let me think about something. And this is success with a 1 degree. Oh, xenos,
sorry.
check.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
1 degree. Still unknown. Whatever
Oh, you.
xenos race it is, it's either obscure or long dead. Possibly both.
Vague, dormant, maybe more ancient that I know, at least. But what's the most interesting is that cube, and I gesture towards this field that I start seeing ahead. That's what the most importance right now.
So what's more important is the extraction. We can't just leave with it. Not with the Sardi's out there.
I look back, checking that Ts'roh, that he's at the entrance or inside the temple.
Hor'st standing at the entrance, holding up a fake, illusory lasgun, like a good soldier, and able to help keeping up appearances.
We will do it quickly, and I sprint again on all my legs towards the field. Stop right in front of it. And then gently.
I was just saying, chasing after you.
Yeah. And then gently, slowly start investigating the field, and I just bring up my combi tool and try to scan it and understand what kind of field this is. Can it be deassembled? Oh, like 3 degrees of success.
An advanced electromagnetic field. Far more complex than anything that humanity has ever produced. Yet it still functions. It's been running for millions of years. It would be possible to invert its phase, cause a shutdown. Would require blasting with particles.
I check out if my luminant capacitors would be enough to make this discharge.
Tech use.
Potentially. Yeah. Success, a lot of degree of failure. Yeah.
Fail.
Okay. So
Why is it not off yet?
Yeah, we should have a particle accelerator or something really powerful I don't have enough energy in my body to disable it. But if we will find the right energy source, it can be done.
What do you mean by energy?
Something really like powerful, something that I do not have with me. I mean, like it's an electromagnetic field, basically complicated, but electromagnetic field.
So raw
Still.
force wouldn't do anything.
Raw force? I don't think so.
The bisected
look to
man. The Astartes is ascending back up to the entrance.
Energy field. The sergeant had a plasma weapon at his side. What a plasma weapon do? If we were to overheat it, blow it up. Then I
Wait.
hear the.
It can be
What's
a
that?
good idea. I think about will it be enough if I'm trying to check if I destroy my laser carabine, totally destroy, just use all its power, overclock it, and connect it to this thing. Can I discharge it in the field? Just try to understand, will it work or not? It's 2 degrees of success.
It would require some
The angel of-
adjustments to the power pack.
The angel of death ascends, and it is here that we will die. Hide behind the pillars.
Leave me here, I say. And I look for any spots here in the temple beside this cube where I can hide.
There are
The
pillars.
visage of
Go on.
the visage of the guardsman dashes out from the entrance before it can be seen. Hides behind the pillar. It'll be too obvious if he sees the same man again, brother. We must hide. Hide behind the pillar as well as I can.
We have the information. We could try finding someone with more knowledge. Pry it open. Run back. At least
Let us see if we
close
keep the
enough
information. They might splatter a brain over these walls.
If we're going down, we could at least unleash all we have. Final departing gift.
We will.
On my way to the column, I stop, move back to the energy field, and I plug my lumen capacitors to the laser carabine and take as much time as possible, as needed, to actually plug this whole thing into this energy field, try to deassemble it, using all my luminant capacitors and just ruining the laser carabine.
My eyes look to the cloaked VR to see if we can surround both sides from the pillars.
Heavy hiss. I unlash my weapons and throw them to the side behind a pillar, and the statue next to Arunahchron as he fiddles with his devices.
Stealth rolls for all those hiding.
Oh, that's failure with 2 degrees.
The Astartes reaches the threshold. Staring inside, he begins walking in with purpose towards Arunahchron. He pauses, glances in the bisected man's direction, continues walking towards him. His heavy metallic footsteps growing louder and louder. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Stand stoic next to Arunahchron.
My breathing stops as I listen.
What are you doing, Tech Priest?
Reinforcing the field. I use all energy of my body. I'm sacrificing it to secure this artifact from the possible intruders. And I like open my robes to show how my lumen capacitors are all glowing and heating up and the coolers are rotating. As you know it, I can do it only once, and then like in a weekend, and I need the recharge. So I will be off after this. It's my sacrifice to the our main task here, as you know, right?
The Divinatum Xenomortis conclave that was sent here, number 12. All 12 were outside. Who are you?
I'm checking how close am I of hacking the thing before answering.
I speak up. He and I were reinforcements. You may not have gotten word since we arrived in all the chaos, but we were told to reinforce, as he said, the structure in efforts of other people gaining this wisdom. I believe that the corpse that was found, that was made, was of the secret god, one of those heretical things. So we are here.
His left hand relaxes and opens over his side. He does not say anything.
It's done. I say, just canceling the whole procedure, recharging all my lumen capacitors into my laser rifle. It's laying on the ground, ruins, just smoking. All the like capacitors in the laser carabiners, they're off, they're dead. Like my body's full in smoke. The field is still on. I unplug all the cables and just really tired, lean on Lhar and says like, I've done everything I could. Can you please lead me to the medical bay, medical site?
Just a single thought sending power goes out into Arunahchron as I planned the idea of taking all the energy he coalesced, blasting, destroying the field, and either killing or stunning the Angel of Death so that we can run off.
You are certain, priest.
Oh yes, you're right. I forgot. The. We shouldn't leave anything here in the temple, and I kneel with towards the rifle.
Voices whispering in your head, do it, do it, do it, do it.
And I pointed at the shield and discharged the whole thing.
I am caught unaware.
Tech roll. So tech use.
Come on, let's do it.
What again?
Tech use.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's a failure with 2 degrees.
You might want to use a
one
point
degree.
or whatever.
Yeah, I would like to. Just don't know how.
Just reroll.
Oh, okay. Okay. Even worse.
The discharge builds up into an unexpected explosion greater than expected by prior calculation. As it goes critical, the Space Marine dives backwards, evading the blast. Arunahchron and Lhar.
I quickly turned back towards my thrown away gear as they assume that the rifle floats back onto my back and the sword in my hand as the Marine dives backwards.
My centipede legs all in one motion, all together in one move. They throw me up into the air, like really high, and further from the blast. Just dropping flat on the ground.
Can I have initiative rolls from everyone? D10 plus agility modifier. 10s.
I'll roll it. I'll roll it.
Um, 13.
D10 plus
9.
what, sorry?
Agility modifier, the second digit of your agility.
First. So the 10s.
First, yeah.
Okay. 11.
11.
9.
Oh,
you
sorry.
Soon after
Okay, that's better.
Hor'st.
Could you repeat that?
13.
13.
Actually, I also have a 13. My mistake.
Okay. And the other half.
Intercalated rounds, turns with Hor'st.
Lhar.
The energy of the field bursting, it overloaded, singeing much of my robes off, revealing my blue armor and Tzeentchian inscriptions along it. I hold nothing back as I thrust my offhand towards the Marine, attempting to blast him with force in his brief moment of misalignment. Pushing. Succeeding with 5 degrees. He is pushed an additional foot or meter back and takes and takes 11 points of damage with 0 pen.
Well, psychic phenomena. The Marine is pushed back, but he starts to regain his footing.
The earth protests. The walls of this temple begin rattling and shaking, pillars crumbling here and there. Everybody rolls an agility plus 10 check or be knocked down.
The Marine loses his footing.
I lose my footing. I stumble.
My bionic legs are like just changing the footsteps, so I'm still on my feet.
The force echoed beyond the Marine, bursting upward and downward, causing this quake.
Arunahchron.
Oh. My laser carabine is destroyed, so when I realize that I'm standing on my feet, I just sprint towards this angel with my staff axe, hitting him hard as I can. And I miss.
With plus 10 to as he's prone.
Still miss.
Okay. Hor'st.
Hor'st pushes his power, so much power flowing through his body that reality frays around him, strange colors appearing as he focuses his mind, calling for a host of fiends one side of the mouth speaking in tongues, one set of hands with twisting fingers. Each time a finger moves, another hand comes from beyond the warp. Pushing, I cause psychic phenomena, and the must make a the he must make a willpower test. The Astartes, and must beat. Ooh, must get a success.
3 successes.
His mind is not frayed by the dozen demonic hands reaching through the veil I tear open. And psychic phenomena is abound. Ts'roh, go ahead as I calculate what psychic phenomena it is.
Just give me the number.
45.
45. Blood weeps from the blackened stone within 5 meters of you. If there are any pictures or statues in the area, some of the hieroglyphics bleed.
Ts'roh, with the explosion and all the chaos inbound, and trying to concentrate to maintain the disguise, but it soon fizzles out alongside with the phenomena. The militia garb bleeds and runs off, exposing the true self.
I say we run. We have info.
The Marine kips up to his feet. Even in full armor, he moves like nothing seen before. He growls, "Your sorcery ends here." Like a machine, pulls a bolt pistol, mechanically precise, fires a single shot at the bisected man.
Try to duck behind the pillar.
Success.
Failure on the dodge. Hits.
It's 82. Jeez. Clips your right leg.
Right leg. How much damage?
15. Penetration 4.
With toughness, the shot ripples through the leg, explodes, blowing a chunk of flesh out, barely able to stand, but still standing.
Ts'roh's side does not feel the pain, only the shock, the impact.
Lhar.
I charge at the back of the Marine as he aims at the bisected man and quickly try to slash my chainsword at his back, pushing down with my offhand. Success. 2 degrees.
Roll damage.
For 2 pen.
Plus strength.
I apologize. 10. 2 pen.
Hit location.
So 22. Right arm.
The blow glances off his arm. The panorama ceramic holds.
The sword reeling back as it clangs off. The other half action slamming down. Success. 5 degrees. The weapon attempting to tear into him. 10. 16, 2 pen.
Pierces his leg. Blood sprays. Still a glancing hit.
I reel back. Breath still.
Hor'st.
I glance to the
Oh, sorry, Aru.
yeah. I glance to the cube, to the black cube. Just for a short moment to see what happened with the field before I do any actions.
It's intact. It sits there. Perfectly sculpted.
Scream. And I do 2 more moves with my staff axe. Big swings. It's 3 degrees of success.
Space Marine raises his chainsword to meet your blade. Fail. Roll damage. He wasn't quick enough.
It's 13 damage. And it was hit the left leg. No, wait. Yes, left leg.
13 damage. How much pen?
No pen, it's X.
The axe bounces off the armor.
And the second swing, just after it bounces, I try to hit him hard again, but it just like hits the column.
Space Marine.
I will take care of legs, brother. Gets up, starts running out of the temple. Compel the first man you see to go on a rampage. Twist the weak minds as we make our way out of here.
The other side ripping the bandages, the eye glowing orange, moving independently, looking all around.
It is easy to find a man.
First one hand.
The sergeant, brother. The one with the plasma gun that liked us so much. Twist his mind.
Yeah. Success. This little tiny wisps of lightning flick between my fingertips all the way to the sergeant.
Success. He stiffens to a rigid pose. Eyes crawl back into his head. He pulls out his plasma gun and in one fluid motion overcharges shots his colleagues, his comrades. They're incinerated. Chaos ensues. The Space Marine inside, ducking under the second blow. He brings the chainsword back towards Lhar.
I attempt to meet it.
He misses you. Fail.
I laugh within my helmet and begin reciting the Codex Astartes to him about proper fighting tactics.
It's your turn, Lhar.
I swing back, overconfident. The attack whipping over his head. The other half coming back. Also crude, far too overconfident. Both halves of my attack wasted. Scoff.
He calls back to you. A mortal like you has no chance against me. Aru.
No,
I do. I do one last hit with an axe. After it, I just run, or I sprint, just run up from the temple. Yeah, I just swing it without aiming, just hit only the air, and then start running up.
The bisected man.
The hand's still twitching.
I just
No, run.
laugh at the men being dissolved by their traitorous captain. Oh, brother, make him shoot the remaining fuel tank.
Better yet.
Like the voice speaking, another voice from within the throat.
Run into the temple. Overcharge your plasma gun. Sacrifice yourself to the cube.
I will make sure that we have a way out then. As he speaks, run down the temple towards the singular parked enormous truck used to carry rubble and dirt out. Industrial vehicle. A wheel the size of a normal car.
The sergeant runs up to the temple, sprinting, laughing maniacally.
Mock salute as he runs past.
The Space Marine brings his sword down for another strike. throwing multiple blows at you. Lhar.
Beat them and fail.
Fail to hit again. Pieces of pillar are being torn out by the savagery of these attacks. As if some dark providence is protecting you. Your turn.
Unworthy to deal with whatever xenos ruin this is. You attack their corpses. Do I need to stop moving for you to hit me? Oh, as he flung himself into the nearby pillar, I attack back at his back. Success. 4 degrees.
He whips around, trying to parry the blade.
Tearing attack into the back with 17 damage with 2 pen.
Success. He
It's
parries the
chainsword.
blow.
It grinds. So the blades grind into one another. Sparks. Push him back a bit.
He's unyielding. He must weigh a ton.
That'll be it.
Aru.
Seeing this, I stop and decide to, and just stand for just half of a second, and then jump behind this Astartes with my staff, trying to just choke him and hold him by the neck, just holding him, grappling, I suppose. And
Be a strength roll. Opposed.
no success. Failure. 1 degree.
He succeeds.
Oh!
His body is massive, ponderous, can't control its weight. Flung aside by his raw momentum. Hor'st. Well, bisected man.
Finish running up to the truck. Just enough to pull the door open. Scurry inside. Tired. Turn my head to the side. Drive, brother.
One hand taking control. I do the best I can with only the left body fully operational. Start the engine. Would that be
Oh, sorry.
back you? Fumbling with the engines and the half-burnt candles and incense holders inside the vehicle.
The sergeant arrives in the temple. He overcharges his pistol to shoot at the Space Marine. Success. Let's see. plasma bolt crashes into the Space Marine's armor, cooking ceramite. But he doesn't go down. The bolt, however, rips through his armor, torching his skin and flesh. He lets out a roar of pain. I will kill you, heretics! So, Emperor, help me. He points the pistol towards the sergeant and fires. Hits. Shreds through his armor. He isn't dead, but the sudden shock doesn't allow him to regain his faculties. With his other hand, he brings his sword down to Lhar.
Where is
Miss.
mine?
Fail. Miss.
Batting it down. You idiot! He was not with us. You kill your own. Your people betray you already. Your weak corpse emperor has nothing, no power here. Fail. Swinging at him. And in a rage, I thrust my open hand below my blade, pushing the force bolt. Succeeding with 4 degrees of success, hitting his body and dealing no pen 10 damage.
Bounces harmlessly off his armor. Psychic phenomena.
Terrors of the Warp.
Roll it.
$89. Don't have it pulled up.
Reality buckles under the sustained draw from the warp. Whispers, demonic whispers, uttering truths that should not be learned nor spoken of. Result?
Your D10. Our flesh and bodies begin to get ripped at by these whispers, dealing 10 damage, unmitigated.
The Space Marine is assaulted by this damage. Blood pouring out of his armor as his wounds start to close even under the influence of this warp energy. He sort of stoops down, feeling the exhaustion of battle. Arunahchron.
I take a. Oh, I'm also affected by this, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, my body starts like almost like bubbling, the skin bubbling under my robe, and the smell of the burned skin and fried hair stinks in the air. I scream, and while I scream, I take this plasma pistol that the officer dropped that was killed, and I shoot at this field that guarding the cube.
Roll it.
Yeah, as just one action. And it is a success without any degrees.
Yeah, roll damage. 2d10. It's maximal mode is on.
11.
The field disrupts and explodes in a shower of light. Lhar and the Space Marine are too far from the field itself to be affected, but it goes dark. The cube is accessible.
Yes!
Bisected man.
It's again raging against the equipment. It is futile. We must compel someone to drive. I look around to see if any other anyone who looks capable of driving the giant truck.
Look my brother's eyes to see who came to aid the men that were betrayed by their sergeant.
Could you repeat that?
Through my brother's eyes, I look to see the first man that comes to help the healed guardsman betrayed by the sergeant.
There's paramedics, but there's nothing much that can be done. They're smoldering.
Just paramedics. You're all cowards, brother.
Then we take their disguise and walk all the way back.
The sounds of battle rage within. They have not been slain yet. Perhaps we take this vehicle and prepare it for escape. Don't stay as long as we should, but enough so that maybe they come out with the cube.
Half a minute.
I know what to do. It's all they get, yes. Climb down the truck. I lower myself to the ground and crawl like a rat on all four, trying to hide myself between containers
The
to
left
get a better
side
position.
wipes off some dirt off of the face.
Roll stealth. Fail. Fail with 6 degrees.
One of the guards, one of the militia, points his rifle at you. Stop moving. You ain't getting away. Cock of an auto gun.
I stop, drop to the floor. Leg bleeding on the dirt. End my turn.
Space Marine pulls together the last of his resolve, looking at Lhar. I will take you down with me, heretic, if I so have to. He revs his chainsword and goes to cast you down. Success.
Very success.
The chainswords spark off of each other violently. His overwhelming weight is like an amble, and with twice the ferocity. Your turn.
You have been felled. I give you one opportunity, and you deny it. I cast down, ripping down at his body. With 4
Goes to
degrees.
block your strike. It is deflected once more.
Then face the warp again. The offhand, pushing, failing. Very badly.
Both phenomena. Add 5 for every degree of failure. Perils again. Roll perils.
Yes.
D100.
It's the 4. Warp. No.
Uncontrolled warp
Face the
energies.
warp and the backlash. I get stunned at my own energy. Failing. My body gets frozen there. Arm thrusted forward in the failed attempt at casting a force bolt at him.
Arunahchron.
Yeah. Wait. Wait a second. Okay. And I move fast enough to not be stunned, and because I'm moving towards this cube as fast as possible, grab it and scream to Lhar, like, him, kill him fast. And I grab the cube and start moving back outside.
I am unresponsive.
With the mind I share with my brother, I begin chanting alongside him, a chant that we both know well. A chant of taking over a man's mind. Unmoving, my hands up, but chanting nonetheless.
Calls out to you.
Chant.
What?
2 voices chanting the same words.
Be quiet or I'll shoot.
Words enter his mind. As we compel him to turn the weapon on himself, upwards through the neck. He has a plus 20 since it's deadly to resist. I get 2 degrees of success. Contested against his willpower.
He breathes. He's like, click, boom. He falls dead.
We have not the time, brother. Run. Get one of the smaller vehicles.
Find him.
Rush towards what looks like a mini truck.
Space inside the temple The Space Marine, like a tiger, sensing a moment's hesitation in its prey, forgoes all forms of defense, lashing out with his chainsword towards Lhar. Hits.
From my eyes, the things that assaulted him and I and the tech priest a moment ago, the heretic, manifest themselves and hold me. These pink and purple gibbering things holding my arm still, keeping me from moving, holding me back from defending myself. I look in horror as they hold my mouth, my head still.
17 damage. Penetration 3.
Hit location.
Body.
I am cleaved in twain as they move their little arms away from my torso. The chainsword grinding into me.
Isra covers the black armored Space Marine as he cleaves through. For a moment afterwards, he gathers himself. He is wounded heavily, but still seems indefeatable as he turns towards Arunahchron. Slowly. Your turn.
He sees my back as I'm moving as fast as I never moved before, just with the centipede legs, just walking on the floor and the part of them on the wall, just running like along this corner of the temple, just running up without looking back. Outside.
Just in time to see Hor'st and Ts'roh jump into the mini truck. The distance from the entrance of the Pyramid 2 grate. Turn back. I cast an image out to Arunahchron. Both voices whispering into his mind. Your life is forfeit. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. Toss the cube. We drive out. Toss the cube. I ready myself to catch the cube with mind over matter. And I end my turn. My brother.
One hand over the wheel of this smaller vehicle, waiting for the cue.
I say loud enough, take the cube, and do a throwing motion, and I throw my staff into the track to make a clanking noise, and move like sideways, hiding the cube under my robe, just running towards the nearest like tree line.
Telling my mind, enforcing my mind over the matter. I pull whatever he threw over towards me. To grab a staff. Ah, they betray us. Drive, brother.
Turn on the engine of the vehicle. Much simpler. Starts picking up speed very slowly, leaving dirt tracks. A lot of steam coming out of the engine. Sweat from our brow.
when it becomes more crowded, I hide my last sign of belonging to the heretics, my mechadendrite with a top of like chaotic symbol under my remaining of my robes, and just walking slowly, trying to hide the cube towards the nearest forest to back on the track how we came here.
Roar of jet engines crash behind Arunahchron. The Space Marine raises his gun, machine-like, fires 2 shots. Success 2. 2 shots land.
I'm trying to cover myself with the cube, and the first shot, actually, I put the cube in front of me, but the first shot right hits my body location.
Location is
Okay.
body. $18 damage, pen 4.
Pen 4. Okay.
Yep.
18, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think, yeah, the bullet goes to my stomach and exits my back, ripping it to pieces my vertebra, and it just like bleeding out, just folding, just hold my body like folding with the cube still in my hands, and just fall to the floor without movement.
Space Marine
The angel
lowers his gun and just starts walking towards his body as his final conscious moments end. Go on.
The angel continues to fly after us. You will see the truck. Brother, use your mantle of lies. It appear as if we drive the truck forward. I myself will use my power. I create a telekinetic weight on the accelerator, so it keeps going. Create the illusion as we jump out in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
As soon as
There's a little bit of
the
burst of warp energy.
illusion
Success.
appears just as we jump off. A mantle of lies driving the car forward as we scurry off, trying to crawl under a chain link fence. Any way to get out of this damn place.
The vehicle continues driving. Not 30 seconds later, the unmistakable roar of jet engines. Then, an explosion after several bolt shells. It's left a smouldering wreck.
Our back gets
Use
scratched by the ripped wire of the chain link fence.
dragging along our skin. hitting at where we were joined together as brothers. Awful pain, doubly so with my leg bleeding. Try to use the little time we have left. Run to the jungle. Get lost in its thick foliage. They won't find us at the wreckage. We need to be fast.
We'll flee. We'll flee.
I think we'll end this there.
That was
Desperately need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Cinema.
that was absolute cinema of a session. Yeah, it was so good.
Damn. I was like gripped to my seat. It was crazy. You guys out the park. Fantastic.
That was awesome. Yeah. You're muted, Dom.
Yeah, don't you muted.
We had a chance. It was there.
The funny thing is
I don't know. Really?
the funny thing is the Space Marine, he was on 0 wounds.
Yeah. He's
So
bleeding out.
Said
he, like, any more damage they would have taken would have started to just debilitate him.
Yep.
But
He's right there.
wow. That was a crazy session, dude. That was a crazy session. I loved how it was up to Lhar to like 1v1 duel the Space Marine. That was so cool.
Yes.
I goofed up on some of the half actions, but it was cool. I liked it.
Because you were like an aspirant to be a Space Marine, right? I thought you were gonna start
that
talking
was
like that, like, you know.
Mhm.
That was so cool. I think that was like exactly what your character were made to be.
Mhm.
Can I just say, MS, the way you portrayed a Space Marine felt like an actual lore Space Marine. It's just a boss, right? We didn't even want to try and fight him, you know.
So when I like had like the mental image of like how the Space Marine would like work, he's like, it's very like the Astartes animation series, like in how they work,
Yeah.
where they're just like
That's what I
mechanical,
thought.
but
Yep.
they're like the Terminator at the same time. Like they're not dumb.
Okay.
Oh.
Man, I think the last 30 minutes there was an internal fight, man. I drank too much yerba.
Me too.
My bladder was like at 120%. I'm like, I have to resist.
Yeah.
Me
no,
sending autistic
Yeah,
to make you drink more
Yes.
yerba as your brother, right?
Unless 2 hours, I had a really strong headache because it's like late and I did like something was, I don't know, it was tired. So, but it was cool. It was cool. But
Yeah, that was super.
That was one of the coolest 40k games I've seen. It really, I could really breathe in the setting, you know. That was really awesome. You guys did an amazing
I'll be
job.
honest, I forgot a bunch of like minor rules. I forgot how
Oh,
we were deciding
fine.
degrees of success. So like,
No.
Conway was taking
I
most
noticed
of those. I'm like, it's like whatever.
midway through, I realized that I was doing them the opposite way, but I stayed consistent with what I was doing to not.
yeah, me too. But also I was confused with some like stuff like especially the last thing what your character created this like stun effect, right? You were stunned, so you rolled something to check if you are stunned or not. But I realized that I missed. What should I roll? Did you say it or not? And
It was only me. It was only
him.
It was
oh,
me.
seriously? Oh, okay, good. So I rolled it. Actually, I rolled it. If I failed it, I would say that I'm stunned too. I didn't know how it works.
I would have probably deleted you, to be honest.
I got very lucky, quote unquote, in my first warp craziness where it hurt everybody. That was like the big like Hail Mary. That was like, oh shit, I hurt you again. But then my follow up.
I almost died, but yeah, but you made the Space Marine bleed, right? They can bleed so they can die.
Yeah, because
I just love the absolute cinema. I don't know if you guys noticed. I love the absolute cinema of you telling the Space Marine, your Emperor isn't here. But then your gods are there and they hold you down for him to hack you apart. That was crazy, man. That was cinema.
Failed as starters, but professional trash talker. I gotta give him that. He was rage baiting, bro. Like
No,
have
but the cool is that
joining
like
up.
he with the way the fight turned out and how he was actually like struck down, he really
Yep.
reinforced the setting. Where like, yeah,
Yep.
the Emperor might not be here, but chaos is, and chaos. You see what happens with those that follow it, right? They're betrayed.
Especially
in the end.
Zinch, he plays no favorites, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Scourge was like, "Oh no, my boy Hor'st needs to survive. Send in the body holders, you know."
It was like, oh yeah, I gave you the
there was a
one.
moment.
I gave you the
I don't
one.
know
I put
if-
the Marine for you and you, but you're a little overconfident here, boss.
The moment the fight broke out, like I was, you know, using the Fraternus Telepathica here with going like, "No, you're not fighting him. Like, there's no way. Like,
Yeah,
either
running away,
we're blowing
there's-
everyone up or we're just running away." There was one moment, I think, I don't know if there was a miscommunication, but we compelled the sergeant to kind of sabotage the force field initially.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
yes. I noticed.
But then he
it,
got there and he
yes.
started fighting
Chopper.
the thing.
He shot the Marine. Yes.
Well,
But that's fine. These
no,
little
it's fine. I
miscommunications
get, you
happen.
know, like get there and like, you know. he's
Yeah,
a
not
very
just that,
solid
just-
looking guy,
just-
yeah.
He did
Like,
quite a bit of
yeah, it
damage.
just went with the how it went. But then I just took the gun and shot it. So
That was Zinch messing with MS's head to make him shoot at the Space Marines to give Dom more hope so that he can buy us one more
Yeah,
round so that he can
exactly,
run
yeah.
away. It's like the plans within plans within plans, you know.
Yeah, like
And I have a question about. I think I didn't understand what was the initial plan with the truck. Shouldn't we just like sneak inside the base on the truck, or?
Yeah,
On the first part?
it's why I try to interrupt MS like while we're running into the truck because I know
Yeah.
you wouldn't raid, right?
Yeah. So
but
yeah, I just wanted to add, like, when remember they were all jump into the into the track, and they're trying to jump like into the like door. So I wanted to actually enter the truck and start controlling it because just to to
No,
help the
I-
situation.
I wanted the guy like to drive in to make us a distraction, right? So we
Yeah,
slip in.
yeah.
If we're
And
all on the
he-
back of the truck, we jump out as he crashes and explodes, and we sneak into the pyramid.
Okay, yeah.
But
I just
I like the way it turned out because it gave you and Yar some time alone to
Yeah,
play,
that was
and that was
cool.
really cool
Yeah,
to see
I
how
like
you
that a
guys
lot.
work together.
Like,
yeah.
Yes.
that was one of the most RPG like just let things happen sessions I've ever seen where it's just like
Yeah.
you're
Crazy
these
plans
roles.
within crazy
Oh, look
plans.
at
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean,
That was
it
really
half
cool.
worked. Like honestly, like you probably would have succeeded if you got another decent hit on that Marine, or like you managed to get
Yep.
away. But I was like, the way that I built the Marine was like, okay, well, I don't know what kind of Marine the Death Watch would send, but it'd probably be a standard one. So all the D3 Salt Marine. So jump pack, pistol, and I believe the chapter is the Angels of Fire. A very obscure chapter. He was called Brother Gabriel.
And
And
we were
then-
all calling him an angel as well, which was pretty interesting.
Mm.
No.
Like
Yes.
the mythical way that the Space Marines are.
Yeah, like I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is I found it super interesting because no one technically rolled a Marine, so it's like, well, what if a Marine is was sent by the Ordo Xenos to watch over this artifact, bring it back when it's all said and done.
Mhm.
And the main issue, like, it really goes to show like how disparate human characters are compared to like Space Marines. Like, you've got like a lot more guile, a lot more cunning. You have to like work your way around it. While
Yep.
Marine can just be like, nah, I'm just gonna kick down the door and blast
Just
shit.
barge in, yeah.
Yeah. I think that was, I love the Space Marine as an enemy. It really felt like a Space Marine. It wasn't just a guy with more armor, more HP.
Mhm.
I think my favorite part of the session was like earlier on, because Hor'st and Ts'roh, I think you were doing this on purpose, Nicholas, but we were like disagreeing on everything. And, like the first time we agree on something and something awful, like, oh yeah, let's sacrifice this this servant that was sent by us, and we did sacrifice him in the end, right? That was
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I just,
Oh,
I
I
just-
didn't. I didn't realize that. Like, only now I realized, like, because when you were telling, like, oh, throw the cube, Dex, you'll be like, you'll be dead, in any case, right? And I thought, like, wait a moment, but the last time you recommended me just to shoot the thing, it didn't work, right? Why should I listen to you? But right now I realized, like, you were behaving like this, like, all the time with every character. You were like just compelling them to do some like crazy stuff because
Yeah, we're
like,
evil. We're playing evil
like,
characters. My character's like the
yes.
biggest manipulators. He used everyone.
I mean, if
Yes.
you would have thrown the
Yeah.
cube at him and he would have got it, then
Yeah.
he would have got away with the cube.
Yeah, but
But I
at
like
the same
how
time,
it is the nature of chaos of everyone betraying everyone, right? So we
Yeah,
betrayed
yeah.
Lhar and he died fighting. Then we betrayed you by running away and not like waiting for you to get into the car. Like, oh, we're driving off there. No, just throw the cube, you're dead. Then you betrayed us by not throwing the cube, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the infighting of chaos is what makes them lose in the end. Which was
yeah,
super
but
cool.
and like my motivation was, first I thought like he will follow actually the big truck and not this like a priest. I thought I could be like, you know, hidden between others, and also literally my motivation on the character sheet is knowledge and hidden secrets of ancients. So I couldn't
No,
I couldn't give away the cube. It's a plus.
That was in character. I totally get it, yeah.
Oh, also, if
Yeah.
you didn't figure it out, the Blackstone cube was Necron. Obvious,
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
they're usually like really hard checks because no one in the Imperium really knows what a fucking Necron is.
Right.
Pardon my language.
Yeah, it's
I
still-
mean,
And I
the
like that
guys
you
didn't
never
know.
mentioned Necron, right?
Yeah.
That was cool. It's like we have no idea what we're even doing here, you know?
Mhm.
And can I just say,
Alright.
wow, the shenanigans you can pull with two psychers like working in the same body is insane.
Yeah.
That was so cool. It's one of the
Playing
coolest
Yeah.
characters I've ever
more,
played,
yeah.
man. It was awesome.
Oh,
I was
another thing that I need to
playing- Go ahead.
Yeah, sure thing. I need to mention, like, first when we were next to the cube, I thought, like, whoa, but how big is the cube? Like, can I
Yeah,
take?
that was
That was the
that was-
question.
At first I thought it was a
Okay.
monolith, but then it was like,
Yes,
oh, hand
yes.
sized. Okay.
But then I thought,
can.
okay, probably I can. I just went with it.
Yeah, so I was so concerned about leaving with it. I'm like, how big is this thing?
Yes, yes.
Should I
Just throw a tarp over it, you know? I don't know what is going to
Oh,
question.
should probably looked at it before I got overly cautious.
Yeah. So sometimes I really felt like it was my first 4D like session with the heavy rule game.
Mhm.
So and I really felt sometimes the really strong need to ask, like, oh wait, to ask GM a question like about the cube, how big is this?
I did say
Yeah,
earlier that it was
yeah.
about the size of a fist. So
Oh,
you might,
I missed
you might
it.
have
I
missed
missed
Oh, I
it.
didn't
Yeah.
hear that.
I
I
heard,
was
yeah.
ready to just 4D it. Like whoever, like
Yeah.
if one of you said, "Oh, it's the size of a fist," like okay. But one of you said, "Oh, how are you gonna get like this man-sized cube out of here?" We're like, "Oh, okay, we'll do
We're
it."
not, man. We're just gonna blow it up.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
like how I don't remember if you said that the sergeant died, MS, but I think
Oh,
Claus
he got,
4D the sergeant dying.
He did.
Yeah.
I think he would have survived that shot under like normal rules, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it was like it was kind
Uh-huh.
of close, so you know.
Sure.
Well,
That was
Oh,
that was a
oh.
good call on your part to just let like Klaus describe him as dead and not like interrupting.
Mhm.
Because we can easily imagine him like falling down bleeding after like the
Yeah, I mean, he
compel
just got shot by a
wears
bolt
off.
pistol.
Yeah. So that was the right call because I could see it in your eyes. They were like, "Wait, hang on," but like that
But
was a
he's
good
not
call.
dead,
I'm like
right?
not saying anything. Yeah.
We don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He was just
Done?
The real question is, however, is leave it here or continue for part 2? I mean, 2 of you may have to roll new characters.
I don't know if I would like to. Like, I like the character concept, and I would still play. I don't know, Conway, but I don't think I would want to do like the next
This
episode, like a time skip or something.
Yeah.
You know?
This was a very well encapsulated story. Like it started here and it
Yeah.
ended here in my head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love this character, and I do want to play more of this character. Like I have the exact same opinion, Nicholas. I want to play more of Hor'st. He's so cool.
Maybe we could do a time skip.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I can think that would be quote unquote appropriate is like, okay, now send in the Chaos Marines, and
Yes.
the two of us come back as Chaos. But like, we can do that as a
Yeah, you
like
can,
you said,
you
like
can
a
roll up a new
Yeah.
character. It could be again another mortal or a space
Mhm.
marine. But I mean, like considering like
This is
how I
a
played it, if you was to play one,
Yeah.
then you've got an excellent template.
this is a cool way to level up. Like since one of us live, like the party gets more XP to make a character now. Like we come back like higher tier.
I'll have to figure that out and post it in the chat. So you did fail your mission though, but you still kind of get stuff. Like it's kind of how the system works. Like even if you fail, like you get a lot more corruption, but mixed blessing.
It seems like the kind of thing
Okay.
where, like, I agree. I was just saying that I agree with Conway that coming back, doing a continuation of this seems like it'd be like we got to come back for revenge, and it's like we can, but
Yes, yes.
a full-on new scenario.
I was more
or-
thinking
better.
that it would be what was it the bisected man returns to what was it Lord Makath,
Mhm.
and then we can take it from there. Like that might be
We're
a
gonna get
good
flayed
way to
alive,
pick it up.
man.
Yeah, like
We're gonna separate it.
chaos is interesting because I mean, like even if you like,
We did cause a big hucus. We got them
Yeah.
to
The-
kill themselves. That has to be worth something, you know.
The only thing that won't get us flayed alive, besides the information we bring, is the fact that we're useful psychers. Like, oh, why would we kill a
Yeah.
guy that can cast spells? You know.
especially such a unique
Simultaneously,
psycho.
right?
But I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm providing updates to you guys, but I think for now, I think I will end the recording and I will get it uploaded to
Oh,
YouTube.
real quick, the coolest scene for me in the whole game, and I'm tooting my own horn here because it was really cool. But I love when like Nicholas like stepped in and we both started whispering at the same time because that was so
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
It was a very climatic moment as well.
Mm.
That was really cool.
It was fun. I had fun.
Again, great session, great players. 10 out of 10, absolute cinema. I'll end the recording here. Before I do, any shout outs?
For the mixtape, I don't know.
Get the mixtape, yeah. Get the
That was
mixtape.
great.
Physical copies now.
Physical
They're
copy.
pretty darn cool.
Green
You-
copies.
You can play
You-
Space Marine in the mixtape. Thanks
That's
to
right.
Dom.
Yes.
If you squint.
To me,
Yeah.
it's here.
4D mixtape it is. Thank you, gents.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Have a good night.